how to create a multi-page Canva website. Hello and welcome to our channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create a multi-page Canva website. So please watch till the end to properly understand the tutorial. So the first thing that you need to do is to open your browser and kindly go to canva.com. And just sign in your account on Canva, and as you can see, I'm just using my free account on Canva. And from here, just click on the search bar and kindly search or enter website under these templates. And upon clicking enter, you will be directed in here in which it will show you the result of templates. But some of these result templates shows or required to have a premium plan. And now to filter out all of the free templates, just proceed by clicking this all filters button, and on the left side panel, kindly scroll down until you find the free. So kindly select this and click apply button below here. And now we can now choose a template that we can use in creating a Canva website. And in this result, let's say I'm going to choose this one. So kindly click on it, and upon clicking on it, it will show us a pop-up window to see the preview what this website templates look like. And now to customize this template, just click this customize this template button right here. Then we will be directed on this page. And as you can see on this first page, we cannot see the navigation bar or the menu controls. But if you want to see it, just click the publish website button on the top panel, and on the right side panel, make sure that you also select with navigation. And after that, let's see on the preview if this website actually have a navigation controls. So kindly click in here, and on this page, it will show you that we have here home, about, background, portfolio, and contact navigation buttons. However, it is not visible under this Canva. So all we need to do is simply edit or customize every page of it, starting to this page. So let's say I'm going to choose to customize this context. So kindly highlight this context, and after that you can simply enter the text that you prefer. So for instance, I'm going to enter here mark websites. And also if you want to delete some of the text that is included in here, kindly click the delete icon upon selecting the context. And after that, if you also want to customize the font style, just click this font style option. And on this left side panel, you can simply choose a specific kind of font that you prefer. And after successfully choosing the font, you could also change the color of this context depending on your preference color. So you can simply choose on this color palette. And also if you want to resize this context, you could simply click this minus or plus button if you want to adjust the size of this context. And also you can navigate some of the options on the top panel if you want to make this context bold, italic, underline, add an effects to it, and many more. So those are basically some of the tools that you can use to edit the context in Canva. And now after successfully customizing the context, we could also customize here or add a media files like this picture. If you want to edit this photo, just click edit photo on the top left corner. And after that, it will show you some of the effects on the left side panel that you can choose. You can even add a filters and even use other application to edit the photo. But if you want to change this picture, just click the uploads button on the left side panel. From here, you can simply click upload an image or video if you want these media files to be replaced. But for instance, I'm going to choose to use some of this photo available and replace this in here. So just simply drag the photo to the original, and it will show you that the photo has now been replaced. And aside from customizing the picture or editing the photo, we could also use other editing tools on the left side panel, such as these elements, in which by simply clicking on it, it will show us a variety of graphic design that we can use, such as frame, arrow, line, shapes, and other graphics elements. So for instance, we're looking for an arrow element, and as you can see in here, it will show us a variety of arrow that we can choose. And you could also use the search bar to look for a specific kind of graphics or elements. Let's say I'm going to enter here border, and below it will show us a variety of borders that we could also input in our design. Also up here, a category of graphics, photos, videos, shapes, and many more. And aside from that, if you also want to add text, just click this text button. From here, you can choose to add text box, add heading, subheading, and other context that you prefer. And also you can navigate here the brands, upload an images or media files, and even draw using these draw editing tools in here. So basically, there's a lot of editing tools that we can start navigating on the left side panel to make our website more creative and more appealing. And aside from that, if you also want to change the name of some of your page in your website, since if you click this preview button on the top panel, the name of the navigation tool that we can see in here is this home, about, background, portfolio, and contact. And if you also want to change that just go back to this page by clicking this close. And from here on the left side panel of Canva, just simply click this add notes in order to customize the page name. Kindly select this page name, and from here we can simply delete this context and add the new one. So for instance, I'm going to enter here intro, and after that, if you go back by clicking the preview button in here, it will show us that the name of the navigation button has now been changed. So that is also basically how you could also change the page name in here. And now we can now proceed by changing the other pages of this website, such as this bio page. For instance, I'm going to enter here my work instead of this about. And aside from that, we could also change the background page color of this by selecting on the top panel and choosing a specific color on this color palette available. And now as you can see, we've now successfully changed the page color background. And if you also want to upload a different kind of photos, we can do that by doing the same process as before. And for this context, by simply clicking on it, we will be able to start customizing this context and editing it by entering the text that we prefer. And also same for this context right here. By highlighting this context, you will be able to start customizing this using some of the editing tools, such as to make it bigger, to make it bold, and many more. And now after successfully customizing the page 2, we can now proceed by other pages and start doing the same thing, which is customizing the context, the picture, the background color, and even adding elements that we can find on the left side panel. So let's say we're going to change the design of it by clicking the design. We could also choose here some of the templates, layouts, style. All you need to do is to simply click on it depending on the layouts and style that you prefer. So for instance, under this color palettes, I'm going to choose this one. So kind of simply click on it and it will show you that the color has now been changed. And for the next page, I'm going to also select this one as the style of this page. So we can simply do the same process for other pages. And after that, if you're now done customizing all of the pages on this website, we can now proceed by publishing this website or by clicking this publish website button on the top panel. And after that, on the right side panel, it will show us that we can publish this website using free domain, which is with Canva domain, or you could purchase a new domain if you want to, or even use your existing domain if you also have an existing domain. And in those options, I'm going to choose free domain and proceed by clicking continue button below. And after that, from here, the next thing that we need to do is to simply choose our subdomain, in which you can simply enter here the subdomain that you prefer. Then proceed by clicking the continue button below. And after that, the next thing that we need to do under review settings is to simply enter the page URL, in which this context will be the one that will reflect on our tabs. And also below here, you can simply enter the page description of your website. And after filling out all of the required information, just click the publish button below here to proceed. And after that, all we need to do is to wait for it to be fully published. Then from here, we can simply click this view website in order to see what the website looks like that we customize. So this is basically what the website looks like after customizing it in our Canva. So we have now successfully created a multi-page website in Canva. So that is just basically how you can create a multi-page Canva website. Thank you.